Okay, as you know, I work in the foreign affairs domain. I'm a diplomat, and as a diplomat, as an Italian diplomat, what I see here is that, well, religion is, of course, it's a private matter, or mostly an object of professional interest when it is relevant to understand or explain certain political development, or occasionally also to support certain courses of action. So I say this is the interest in religion is quite superficial and linked to specific contingencies or issues or phenomena. It's undeniable that religion has drawn considerable attention over the last, say, 30 years, but mainly as an underlying factor useful to explain the root causes of identity clashes, conflicts, wars that happened with the breaking down of Yugoslavia, and later also with the aftermath of September 11th. So this is the reason why normally national governments and those international organizations, even more, I say, especially here in the West, try to keep religion at the margins of their actions, because they're afraid that it could be a divisive factor. This is changing, maybe, but I think there is a long way to go. I mean, what we probably need is to include the interchange with the religious actors also in the positive agenda, say, so for the contribute that they can make work together in fostering stability and prosperity, development, and so as I said, to promote a more positive agenda. So. I don't know if I say that I encountered difficulties related to how religion is seen in my professional context. As I said, say for a diplomat, for an Italian diplomat first, it is very difficult to talk about religious diversity. Religiously, we are pretty much a monocultural country. There can be a kind of religious diversity. There is a very little of, let's say, relationship. I mean, within the ministry, I think we have a couple of colleagues that are of, say, Muslim, Arab descent, and religiously Muslims, I suppose, because, as I said, this is mostly viewed as a private matter. So professionally, there is not much of that to talk about. If I have to talk in terms of diversity, what I can say, probably there is a kind of diversity between, I mean, let's say, the religious people, those who are more observant, and those that are, let's say, more agnostics, or even atheists, they say. But this is not a matter that really emerges in the professional sphere. This is not something you see. Of course, when you go abroad, you can have a different kind of experience. You are, I mean, I served in Ankara, in Turkey, Muslim country with a strong secular touch, at least when I was there, it was probably most more pronounced. And in Romania, which is an Orthodox country, Christian with certain differences. I won't say this has an impact on my professional life and experience. As a diplomat, you tend to be, say, in general, cool-headed, mostly down to business, and this is probably, I mean, to be to go back to the general issue again. This is not something that as a diplomat we are actually equipped to deal with. There is not much knowledge about how you can also interact with the risk sector, being, say, on the same wavelength. I mean, we talk a lot about the economy, politics, of course, about security issues, defense, but very little about this soft, soft issues related to culture. And so I would say we don't know how to deal with that most of the time. As for many other aspects, we are generalists normally, but we cannot know everything on every subject. So as for many other subjects, we need external expertise. I don't think it would be easy to have, let's say, specific competences within the ministry. So hiring people specifically for this purpose, I don't think that would be an actual possibility. But what we can certainly do is exactly to get your support of people like you, your organization, in order to help us doing what I think we will need to do. So this is integrating also this dimension in our in the way we read international phenomena, but not only as a key to understand them, but also as a key to devise policies, which is what we do. We don't do analysis. We also try to do something and to have an impact on reality. So we need both analytical skills, but also the support to turn these skills into policies. As I said, in this case, not defensive, not reacting, as it always it's often seen. I mean, the issues as a more problem to be addressed more than a resource, say, to design and implement policies, for instance, in addressing conflicts, resolving conflicts and crises. So I think, frankly, it's trying to find synergies and to get external support for this. And that's what, by the way, what we are trying to do in this unit. So trying to use some of the little money that we have in general to promote research and studies, to use a part of this also to promote research on religion and freedom of religion in these areas.